Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't look at me like, bitch, don't hate us. Where you been? Y'all, I think I forgot to tell you, I don't even know if I mentioned it to y'all. Because sometimes I be talking so much and I don't even be thinking about some of the other things. But anyway, y'all, my brother got married this weekend. So we went to North Carolina and baby, we had a blast. We had a blast. I love getting together with my family because I have two brothers and one sister. And when I tell y'all we are like this, we be so excited to see each other and just to be around each other. And the cool part about all that, our kids are like this. So it works. But y'all, my brother had a beautiful wedding. Congratulations to my brother and my new sister-in-law, Tammy. Y'all, it was epic. It was everything. It was literally everything. We all got together. We got friends come. Well, we had friends. Y'all hear me? Like this shit was my wedding. He had friends, family, like literally people that we grew up with. Like my brother been friends with all his friends 40 plus years, you guys. So seeing everybody that we literally grew up, that literally was inside our household every single day of our lives, literally until they was all grown, and even when they was grown they was still around, but it don't matter. But we got to see everybody. It was so beautiful. It was so much fun. The best part to me about this whole week was actually spending time with my family. If y'all know, I'm telling you, me and my family is like, we all entwined. We just love each other like that. Anyway, before y'all ask me, yes, we drove. That was the plan of us driving down there anyway. Yes, we could have took a flight, but another thing y'all might not know about me, me and my husband love spending time together. Literally, even though we're together a lot, we love when we can just sit and bump our gums with each other. It's just what it is. So we was like, we was gonna drive because that gives us more time to talk, laugh, sing-alongs. Y'all karaoke be through. Y'all know I like to sing and can't sing, but we did that. We did that. Anyway, long story short, we ended up leaving way extra earlier than we planned, and so that's why I couldn't get the video out to y'all. I was just like, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next week, because I knew once I got down there, it was a wrap. I knew it was. I knew I wasn't coming back. I knew I was not doing no video down there. I just knew it. But I'm here this week. Had a good time, but I'm back. It's back to life. Back to life. Back to reality. I gotta brush up a little bit. It's been a minute. I know y'all like, we ain't asked for this shit. I ain't got no friends. I keep trying to tell y'all, so I got to tell somebody. I would tell y'all to fast forward, but see, it's at the end of it now because I'm finished talking. All right. Y'all, life, is it life? No, it's Love After Lockup. Love After Lockup, y'all. This is going to be 5 and 6 because I'm going to have to put them together because I feel like I didn't miss much on neither one of these episodes, unless I just wasn't interested because I was still having a good time. That could have been what it was. I know y'all like, girl, you talk way too much. I know. My bad. Okay. Y'all, like I said, Love After Lockup. We're going to do 5 and 6. I hope those are the episodes. But anyway, that's not the point. And if it's not, don't worry, because your girl got you at the bottom. Please do not forget to like, subscribe. Leave your girl a comment or emoji. Anyone else will do. But I'm going to ask y'all to like that again. Y'all getting it. Y'all, some of y'all getting it. And I appreciate that. I just going to say that. I definitely appreciate some of y'all be getting it. Right around, y'all getting it. Liking videos, y'all getting it. Appreciate y'all. But the ones who ain't, I'm just saying, hook a sister up. Can y'all do that? Can y'all all like this video? Can we? I would say like it together, but we ain't gonna watch this shit together. But can we like this video? All right, I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get started. All right, y'all, let's just get them out the way. They wasn't on this week episode. Thank God. This dry wig bitch. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of Santi and Ronika. Why are we stalking Asante? Why are we stalking Asante? I feel like I'm that stupid friend that when your friend come to you and say, girl, I think my man's cheating on me. We need to go see what's up with him. And you be that friend, be like, girl, I got your back. Of course. Let's go. I actually did that shit before. But you be that stupid ass friend to be like, let's go. And you try to make a party out of it. But I feel like this wasn't fun. I felt like this stakeout wasn't fun. It wasn't interesting or anything. Y'all, she ended up calling her daughters and explaining to her daughters. And I'm like, and talking about, should I leave him? They talk about daughter number one, daughter number two, what should I do? You really asking your teenage daughters, bitch, the writing is on the wall. The writing is why you sitting in this car with a detective, an investigator, a private investigator, whatever the fuck he is at this point. Girl. Anyway, y'all, the investigator, he goes inside to ask the guy if Asante's in there. Now, I said, this got to be some bullshit because it's no way you really went in there. The cameras is recording him. You asking him shit that he can't give out. He telling you he can't give it out to you. But somehow, some way, he end up giving it to you. Y'all, WeTV, y'all gonna have this man without a job and y'all ain't gonna hire him. But y'all gonna hire him? I'm like, what the hell? End up getting the information. I said, sir, you're gonna lose your job. And it's only a front desk job. Boy, this raggedy bitch, if you see the bitch that's in the car that you doing this shit for, you gonna be mad as fuck. You gonna want to throw her some oil for her hair before you give her the information for that goddamn room. Anyway, he gets the information. Boom, she takes her ass upstairs and she knocks on the door. And he's like, who is it? I think she knocked like twice. And then he was like, who is it? I was like, this was so not fun. This was so stupid. But let me tell y'all about a talk. Well, I'm talking shit about stalking some damn man. It wasn't my man, but yeah, I was that stupid friend. But we had a good time doing it. Baby, when I tell you, let me tell y'all this story real quick. Y'all, I was in my 20s and my friend was dating this guy. Now he had a friend. We wasn't really into it. We thought each other was cool. We loved hanging out together, but we thought better of being friends than actually being that type of friends. But anyway, that's not the point. So one night they was going out, and now usually they was asking us all the time, y'all want to go with us? Y'all want to go with us? They was taking us to all the clubs around in Brooklyn at this time, right? So all of a sudden they didn't want us to go. So my first time, they up to something, and he and me in the background cheering on. Yup, they are. But I didn't have no dog in this fight, y'all, because I wasn't dating the other guy. So I just remember egging her on like, word. She was like, nah, we gonna follow them. And then when she said that, kind of fucked me up for a minute, because I was like, bitch, I wasn't thinking that. But here I go, being that ride or die friend. I was like, word. I was like, all right. So she got all the information on what time they was going out and everything, because I told you they was dating. So she got the information on what time they was going out. Y'all, let me tell y'all, we got in our car. Well, we got in her car at the time. And when I tell y'all, we followed them all throughout Brooklyn for hours. Y'all, when I tell you, I felt like they knew we was following because they was doing some bogus stuff. I was like, what the hell? Where they going? We was trying to figure out. Long story short, they ended up at a club, right? And now this is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And this damn follow started by like 10, not 10. It had to start like 11 something. So they ended up at the club, right? So we sit our goofy asses because the club entrance, like if you walk out, you're walking right out on the street, right? So we found a parking space across the street from the club to see when they come out. Long story short, before we all that though, once we knew they was in the club, we was like, we're gonna be sitting here for a minute. Now she drinks, I smoke. So she had some her stuff, I had some of my stuff. Y'all, we got some chicken wings. When I tell you, we made a steak out and we had a ball doing it. But I feel like Renika's was so boring and dull. She should have had her friends. Somebody should have been in there hyping her up. They should have been having a good time. You make a steak out fun. I felt this was creepy. I felt this was stalkerish. Like the one we did was any better. Y'all, anyway, they came out the club. After we sat across the street from the club, didn't I tell you they ain't did shit? They were home by themselves. They came out the club, because if you know in New York, the club was closing 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Whenever everybody got the fuck out, that's when the club was closing. They came out the club like 4 something in the morning by themselves. We're home by themselves. Y'all, talk about a night. I will never forget that night, y'all. We did it. and had a good time doing it. Anyway, but yeah, so that was, I don't even know how I got on the, oh yeah, Ronika and them. But anyway, yeah, Ronika's stakeout was boring. I don't know why we doing this. I don't even like Asante enough to be wanting to stake out and stalk his ass. But we TV, y'all got us here doing it. Anyway, that was Ronika and Asante. Child. All right, y'all. Next up, I don't even know why they here. I don't know what's going on. But it's too many triggers over here. We got Teletubby Andy and Trash Ass Brittany. Y'all, I was wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. I remember I told you that bitch ain't coming back for at least a day or two. She came back the same day. That's because that bitch ain't have nowhere to go. I said, bitch, you ain't have nobody you could turn to. I thought she was going to go and hang out for a minute. Because y'all know she just got out of prison. Andy was already stressing her. She kept claiming she want. Nothing about Brittany screams, I want to be a mother. She can stop saying that. She can stop telling Andy that and all that other good stuff and trying to make it. She says what she think people want to hear and what sounds good. But deep down inside, nothing about Brittany screams, I want to be a mother. I want to spend time with my kids. Nothing. She called Gracie. Gracie came to pick her ass up when she realized she couldn't even stay with her daughter Gracie, wherever the fuck Gracie is staying. And she ain't got nobody else. She ain't got her mama, her daddy, her sisters, her brothers, her cousins, and got near friend in town that bitch could stay with. She said, fuck, I gotta go back. She came back with her luggage and all. I said, bitch, you was really trying to stay outside. Girl, Auntie, if she would have found that person she was out there looking for, she probably went out there. She couldn't find the person she was looking for. She probably went out there and got her little so she can come back to the hotel. Why she come back irritated like Eddie did something to her? I said, bitch, he didn't even do nothing. You walked out or him. How the fuck do you come back mad? She's sitting on the bed. I said, Brittany, get your life together, bitch. Y'all. Anyway, so she finally comes back and Andy is looking goofy and stupid. I don't feel bad for Andy. Let's make this very, very clear. You know how you dislike two fucking people and they're together and it's hard for you to pick the person to defend? I feel like I struggle with these two because I don't like neither one of their asses. Both of them go to hell if you want to know the truth. But I feel like I'll be struggling. But I'm going to have to go. I feel like I'll be riding for Andy more than I will ride for Brittany ass at this point. So we're going to have to stick with Andy over here. Even though I don't fucking like him. I got to defend somebody in this equation. Maybe the kids. But they ain't got shit to do with it. But anyway, let's get back to this. So Andy looking stupid and goofy. And he trying to figure out why. She like, well, you just left and you just took your stuff with you. I ain't know if you was going to come back or not. She wasn't. She just ain't have no other options. So anyway, they do their little, she got an attitude. He trying to figure out what's wrong. And he just want her to get better. I said, do you really, Andy? Because shit, you are stressing this bitch out. The same way she's stressing. Andy just wants some, y'all, Andy just want to smash. Andy in his head got smashing Brittany. Brittany done told Andy all this stuff and Andy done told Brittany all this stuff. You heard Brittany say, you told me you was going to give me 12. You got a Brittany fund. You was supposed to give me 1,200. You only gave me 5. I said, bitch, you ain't have nothing. Like, are we really mad because he didn't give you 12 and he only gave you 5? Bitch, he could have gave you $50 and told you get the on. Girl. He said he was going to give me a car. I ain't asked for it, but that's what he broke. He ain't got it. The Brittany fund is gone because the Teletubby Andy fund ain't got it. He broke. And he lied to you the same way you lied to him. So y'all was both lying. Y'all don't need to be together. This shit don't make no goddamn sense. Anyway, oh God. So, boom. Somehow, some way, they end up finally at the crib. Right? So the son was like, I'm going to go in there and go to sleep because I'm tired. And he got on like this little sofa couch thing, right? To only find out that it was a whole nother bedroom in there with a bed in there. I said, Andy, you wouldn't let your son go in the room with the bed? He had to go sleep on the little futon couch? I said, ain't that? Well, he is young. I'm about to say, ain't that for college kids? But you know don't sleep on that shit. You put your friends on that. Andy, that was your son. How that bitch get in the bed? Andy wanted that. That's why he was trying to. Anyway, so he went and laid down. A few minutes later, he got the fuck up and was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to my friend's house and I'm gonna let y'all spend some time together. He leaves, he gives them both a hug. Anyway, so after he leave, right, it's awkward as fuck in the house. She's sitting there, he's sitting there. She was like, Bixie, go do something with your time. Why the fuck are you sitting here bothering me? Barry done went and did his thing. Can you please go and do your thing and let me sit here and marinate? He gonna sit his old fat ass. I got too into it. But he gonna sit his old fat ass on the couch and was like, I'm gonna sit here with you. Sit here and do what? Look and say nothing? I'm gonna need you to go somewhere, Andy. I'm gonna need you to roll your ass out of here. Go to bed. Aren't you tired? Aren't you a little stressed? Shit, I am. That's how I feel like Brittany was treating him. Then Brittany said to him, you know what? I don't like this person that you are. I said, bitch, he don't like who you are. Now that that's clear, what we got to say next? Then she said, would you mind if I sleep in the guest room? I said, bitch, the guest room? Oh, you really don't want none of Andy, because you was excited about them twin beds, and then now you excited about having a whole nother room with another bed. Was that bed set up for you for real? Because his son didn't get that bed. I'm still on that. But anyway, that ain't the point. He was like, all right, fine, boom. Now we're going to roll into this week. It's happening, right, y'all? So, boom. He was like, go ahead. I mean, I don't got a choice. What do you mean you got a choice? Are you okay with it? I'm like, bitch, he just said he ain't got a choice. Like, what the fuck he gonna say? No, bitch, I don't want you sleeping in bed. If he say that, then you gonna be overwhelmed. You gonna be screaming and hooping and hollering, and he gonna look like an asshole. So if he say, oh, if he don't got no choice but to agree at this point. So yeah, I mean, what else you want him to do? So anyway, long story short with them is the next day, she ends up sleeping in the guest room, right? That's what she wanted. Andy's stressed about he ain't thinking should be like this. Well, Andy, I don't know what you thought. You was trying to hook up with a prisoner who got hella issues, who's still on that stuff. I think, allegedly. I don't even know. I'm probably just making that shit up. She probably is stressed out because Andy is getting on her fucking nerves. But it sounds better if you want something. Let me leave that girl alone. Anyway, the next day she get up and she's stressed and she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like a trigger. I want to look on Messenger and get somebody to come pick me up. I said, yeah, because you got an itch, bitch. Was you doing that shit still in prison? I'm just saying because you irritable as hell. You is irritable for no. Andy ain't even did shit to you. You should have woke up peacefully and smiling at this fucking point. Andy ain't come in the room in the middle of the night. You ain't tell us that he did. He ain't coming there peeking and shit like he was security. He let you sleep and he woke up the next morning. You wasn't even there. Talk about how stressed you are. Bitch, stressed from what? Anyway, they is getting on my nerves. She said Andy is triggering her because all she want to do is be a parent. I said nothing about you says parent. Girl, please. She gonna run that shit in the ground, y'all. If anybody believe that Brittany wants to be a mom, tell me how. Tell me what gave you that besides her sitting there saying, I want to be a mom. We can go with how she talked to little Gracie. She violated little Gracie, and little Gracie still can't pick her ass up, but dropped her right the fuck back off. Baby Gracie had a little moment like, wait a minute. I did say I didn't want to do this. And here I am doing this shit again. And you just trying to get me to go take you to find somebody. Girl, get out my car. Mom, get out my car. So anyway, Andy's trying to find ways to get her mind, I guess, from wanting to be triggered or go get that stuff. And while she's talking about she want to go be a mama, he talking about you want to go fishing. She was like, you don't even like fishing. He was like, I know, but shit, you said you was an outdoor bitch. I'm just trying to please you at this point. Chad, I don't know how to really feel about them because I don't like neither one of them. But I do find myself defending Andy more for some strange fucking reason. But I feel like Andy's getting everything he deserves. So do we really care? Do we really care, y'all? Do y'all care? Well, shit, I don't. Let's move on. All right. Y'all, let's just do them too. Oh, God. Melissa and Louie. I'm over Melissa. I am over this bitch. This bitch, Bitch, you waited and stalked out and fiend for this man for 20 plus years to only act like a fucking 2-year-old. I mean, the dance instructor was doing a little bit more, but that's what they do. Bitch, grow up. Grow up. Do not get this man out here and put your insecurity. Who the fuck? Now, let me say this. I'm not going to front. I am not going to hold y'all when I say this. Louis is, I hate I'm about to say this shit. Louis ain't that bad. As long as he keep his mouth closed. Nah, Louis is, y'all, he is not as bad as I thought he was going to be. I mean, I was visioning something totally different, but he's not that bad. But the point is, Melissa, the moment he opened his mouth, all that, ooh, he was cute, go right the fuck away, bitch. I mean, like it never existed. Girl, calm down. Calm the fuck down. Y'all, Louis and Melissa get ready to go out on a date. And once again, you got Donna annoying ass. Donna, somebody need to lock you in a room. Just push your ass in a room, in a small ass closet, and lock you in it for a few minutes. But put some holes in it so you can breathe, bitch. Because we don't want you to pass out or nothing. But put some holes at the top or something. Enough so you can get some air in that bitch. But they need to push your ass inside of a dark closet. Because, girl, you get on my nerves. On my nerves. She in here talking about how she remember who Louis went to prom with. We don't give a fuck who Louis went to prom with. Louis don't even remember who the fuck he went to the prom with. Talking about some girl. I don't know the girl name. She must be a doctor now. And here go Melissa, little insecure ass. Oh. Well, I couldn't go anyway because I was younger than Louis. Bitch, we don't care. Bitch, you here now. Just breathe. He set up them to go to the date so they can go ballroom dancing. If you never did it, salsa dancing, any of them things, you guys, at least try it. You will like it. One of them you would definitely like more than probably than the other, but give them a try. Because I was the same way. But give it a try. But anyway, that's not the point. So boom, he picks this nice little date, and I thought it was cute. And I was like, oh, that is so different. You ain't taking her to go get nothing to eat or none of that other stuff. Boom, y'all, you took her so y'all can get closer and grind and shit, right? That's what I'm thinking. So boom, they get in there, and yes, the instructor is pretty. What the fuck, you wanted her to be ugly? I'm confused. Who wants the unattractive? Melissa. Instructor. Melissa want an unattractive. Girl, get over yourself. Talk about, oh, she pretty, she thin. I said, girl, you looking way too much into this girl. I mean, she's all right. Bitch, she almost look like you. What the fuck? But a little small. But I'm just saying, Melissa, calm down. Calm. I don't know what you was looking at, but calm down, girl. The same way we look at Louis, they are right people. They are average people. You made it seem like she was this. I'm sorry, no offense to the instructor, because you ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You just got caught in the crossfire. But y'all, she wasn't like no dime piece. Like, damn, that bitch is bad. No, she was cute. I mean, Melissa ain't ugly either, y'all. So not to me. She just got on my fucking nerves. So I look past all that shit. Anyway. So they doing a little dancing, right? And so she's telling Melissa's feeling like she's telling her she's doing all the wrong stuff and Louis doing. Y'all, 9 out of 10 times, she was probably both giving them both criticisms. But y'all know how we TV and the editing people be doing. Be trying to make it look like something. Melissa was, to me, was overreacting. I didn't feel like Louis not one time flirted with that bitch. I was like, I didn't see him flirt. Even when she said, get closer and we gonna keep him warmed up or some shit. He just giggled like, bitch, what else am I gonna do? Tell her no, get the fuck off me? I don't know. I was confused. Then she in the bathroom talking to herself. I said, bitch, this is what we doing? Talk about, oh, Melissa, you're doing this one. Oh, but Louis, you're doing. Girl, get over yourself and get over. You gonna run the man off that you chased all your fucking life. You gonna run the man who got the yuck mouth, and I know his breath probably stink, off. Because you can't control yourself. You can't control your insecurities at your big ass, grown ass age. I said, girl, this what we doing? Like, Melissa act like she in her team. Melissa is living back in the day, y'all. She want Louis' jacket. Y'all know the women back in the days, you got the boyfriends give you your jackets. Everybody knew you was his. And he was yours. Y'all know how that went. That's what Melissa reminds me she wants. Louis, get that bitch a jacket, please. Give her a jacket, a chain. Give that bitch something that can say that she yours. That's all she want. Or give her something under the bleachers. I bet you she be down. So anyway, they all are upset about that shit, right? And so she all in her feelings. So Louis is like, girl, what are you talking about? I didn't do nothing because now it's over, whatever. So he was like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you mad over. I'm going to need you to get over yourself at this point in life. She's like, oh, you really didn't do anything? So you're going to do that in my face? So what are you going to do behind my back? And then I'm like, anyway, I must have missed something because I'm like, what did Louis do? Did y'all see something that I didn't see? Because I didn't see Louis flirting with this girl. I didn't even see Louis or into her more than this bitch walked off and she set herself to the side. I was confused. I was like, girl, I'm going to need you. You getting on my nerves. Anyway, like I said, they were somewhere at the hotel, back and forth. So now she's so upset with him, she ready to drop him off to his mama house. I said, bitch, if you was that upset, you should have called him a fucking Uber. Anyway, so while she was dropping him off, his friend Derek happened to call him. It was like, I heard you got out. Yo, what you doing? He was like, I'm on my way to my mom's house. And, he was like, well, nah, come over here. Come to the pizza spot, blah, blah, blah. Now, him and this guy been friends for years. This is a guy who looked out for him. That's a friend. Like, that's a friend. He was holding him down. He was like, because Louis used to work for him. And I was like, I'm good. I'm glad to see your business is still doing well. That's because you got a good heart, Mr. Sir Man. I forgot your name, but Mr. Sir Man, you got a good heart because you was still there for your friend. You offered him a job. He gonna come back and work for you. You gonna keep your eye on him. And I believe Louis might do well, y'all. I think Louis will do well. I honestly and truly. No, should I be speaking so fast? I think Louis will do well. I'm hoping Louis will do well. And I just thought that was a cute moment between him and his friend. They shared a little tear together. I was like, yeah, I was feeling the moment. This magic moment. I was definitely feeling the moment with them. I was like, Louis, you need to stay there because Melissa gonna stress you the fuck out because she don't want you to look to no girl. She don't want you to talk to no girl. I said, that gotta be some weird shit in a relationship. When you want your partner not to communicate with near female or male counterpart, the opposite sex. I feel like that is the weirdest shit. That gotta be uncomfortable. Like, even when you say it out loud, that don't make you look like, damn, that is a bit much. Like, Melissa, when you look back at this shit, do you say that to yourself like, damn, I did just tell him not to have no friends? I was confused. I was like, you don't want him to talk to nobody? I mean, nobody? No females? But your sisters. Shit, and you better watch that. Because you swear everybody want Louis in his fucked up mouth. Even though I still say Louis ain't that bad looking. But Louis' mouth is a little jack. But don't worry about that, Louis. Because from something what I see, ain't you going to get them shits fixed? Congratulations. But anyway, that's Louis and Melissa's situation going on for now. Let's just move on from there. All right, y'all. Next update wasn't on last week that I can remember, but this week, Anthony and Sheree. Yo, tell me Anthony do not look like he belonged in a 1970 movie. Every time I look at Anthony, I'll be saying to myself, like, you belong in a 1970 movie, bro. You just went and got you a haircut. It had to be some weeks in between. I don't know what just happened, but he looked like he belonged in the 70 movie. It ain't much to them. They woke up. They was happy. They did their do. And long story short with them, what happened with them was, okay, y'all know they planned this party for him, this welcome home party, and Sheree was all about the party. And Sheree want to show him off to everybody, even her baby daddy. I said, bitch, you playing with fire. And Anthony don't look like he gonna go for that. Just from his look alone and the way he was acting all stubborn and stank, Yeah, Anthony looked like he was playing that. Like he ain't gonna tolerate that shit. Good luck on that, girl. But anyway, so they had planned a party, and to come to find out, he goes to his parole officer. Now they telling him that the mama spoke to the parole officer, whoever his parole officer was supposed to be. It's supposed to be. The mama spoke to him, and he gave him an extension because he got an 8 o'clock curfew. I said 8 o'clock. Shit, ain't that when the lights come on? They took it old school. They took it way back. They didn't even say 9 o'clock. Damn. They said 8 o'clock. These days, shit, you got 5-year-olds still outside till like 9, 10 o'clock at night on a school night. And here your big grown ass gotta be in at 8. Damn. But anyway, so he gotta be in the house by 8, but his mama talked to the parole officer, and the parole officer said he come in at 1 a.m. He'd extend his time. Boom. So he go to his parole officer, but who was not there. So he seen another parole officer who ain't, no, I ain't giving you permission for that. Your curfew basically is at 8. Put this ankle bracelet on, and you better not pass this. You better not pass this red line. Cause don't you, if you go out a certain radius or something like that, you go beep 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 beep. I be wanting to see one. Oh, y'all, I did see one in real life. I seen one when I was in Orlando. I was at the outlet, and this guy had one on his ankle. I said, "Ooh, what you did?" I ain't say that to him, but I was thinking it. But anyway, he had his ankling on, so he was a little upset when he got back in the car with a little attitude. And I was like, "You act like it's their fault or whatever." So he was like, basically my parole officer wasn't there, so I don't know what the deal is. He tries to call. It's the weekend, and the parole officer ain't answering, right? And the party is about to happen tomorrow. So I was like, oh, so it just got to be within a couple of days of his haircut. But anyway, that ain't the point. Anyway, so Sheree starts crying. All this hard work I put into, she upset. I said, bitch, this party's a fucking 8 o'clock. Your man got to be home. It's okay. Everybody else can party, but you're supposed to be going home with your man to support him anyway. Like, bitch, is it for you or him? Which one is this party for? I put so much money in it. If he can't go, I'm still going. I said, bitch. That's fucked up, but I probably would have the same fuck. Now, I would have did that, but I would have let everybody else party, but I would have had that old attitude. You can tell you, but I wouldn't have showed it to him. But I would have had that old attitude because I'm like, shit, I did put all my money into this, and I'm ready to party. Party like a rock star. Would y'all be mad if y'all couldn't go to the party that y'all playing and y'all gotta be in the house at 8 o'clock because he gotta be in the house at 8 o'clock? Would y'all go? Part of me would say, hell fucking yeah, I would go. But then part of me be like, man, this is my man now. That's my man. I'm gonna stick by his side. That's my man. I guess we in the house at 8. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Because the part that would talk shit, the male that would talk shit, oh, hell to the fucking no. I ain't know. Well, I'll take pictures and send you videos. How about we put you on FaceTime? And put you dead in the middle. Everybody else be putting pictures on the table. So shit, at least he could be on FaceTime all night at the crib. I'm just saying. But then, the softer side of me be like, all right, I'll let y'all party. And, I'll go back with my man with attitude. But then I could be getting some loving. So I don't know. But anyway, he was mad. She was upset. And then she crying. And he looking at her like, bitch, what you crying for? Calm the fuck down. Ain't nothing should be wrong with you. Just drive this fucking car. He ain't say all that shit. But he was looking at her. He did say something like, girl, why are you crying? I don't know. I think he said that. I probably just made that up. But I don't know. It went with the story at the time. But anyway, so his mama comes, right? And I'm like, you ain't call your mama yet? Like, you ain't that dry ass hi mom when you came on. And I think y'all must have been on the phone for like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Well, that's what they cut it to. Less than that because it was probably 30 seconds on our screen. But I'm just simply saying it was so short and sweet. And you ain't happy to see your mama tired or even though you got a whole attitude, I will still be happy to see my mama. Because from what I'm understanding, his mama look like she held him down and she make it clear that she come first. And he had to put her in the place, and his mama said, no, you won't. All right. Keep telling her, let her keep getting flip at the let her keep getting flip at the lip. I'm going to show her better than I can tell her. She thinks she on my level. Girl, please. I said, oh, mama ain't no joke. I'll be scared of his mom. I'll probably be nice to her. Like, ma'am, I don't be want to tussle with you. His mama looked like she'll tussle with you, right? I'm telling you, she got that 5 o'clock shadow. That bitch like she was tussle. Let me leave his mama alone, because I like his mama. She cool as hell. She ain't let Sheree get over with nothing. But he had to try to lay the Lord down, and his mama said, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but okay. I'm going to listen to you, son. But that's about it. Anyway, what else happened with them? Oh, so the mama ended up coming to the house and he was sleeping. She jumped all over the bed, all over him while he was sleeping. And he had an attitude like, get off me, get off me. I mean, I said, you ain't got to say it like that, but that would have kind of ruffled my feathers too. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? You just couldn't come in here like a normal person. Hey, I'm here. Hey, wake up, baby. Baby, wake up. Mama here. You gonna do that shit? You had to jump on me? I probably would have said that shit too, but then again, if it was my mama, y'all always know I'm gonna give my mama I always give my mama a pass. Child. Cause she my mama. I love my mama. I love my mama cause she's my favorite girl. Is that the words to that song? Or did I just make that up? Y'all know. Child, please. Anyway. I think that was all with them. All right, y'all. Look, your girl had to take a break. Yeah, it was a little long break. It was about a 6-hour break. But I'm back. Deadass, I had to go get me something to eat, right? And then, you know how when you do one thing, you can't help but to do 10 other things? Y'all, I started cleaning up, unpacking, doing laundry. But I'm back. I even had nerve to watch some TV. In the middle of all that. But I was like, oh shit, bitch, you ain't finished the video. All right, so I'm back. Y'all, who we gonna do? I think I got next. Let's do Key Rock and Brittany, the Little Rascals. Y'all, tell me little Darla don't need a little virtual hug. I just want to hug Darla. All right, let me get into what happened with them last week and this week. All right, y'all know he went to the Royal Probation Officer, right? Office, right? And he had nerves to blame little Darla, and she didn't have nothing to do with it. I was just sitting here saying to myself, like, bro, that was your probation. You should have known. You was haggling inside of the hotel. You didn't confirm exactly where you had to go before you decided to get your ass on the road and tell her to go. But now that y'all there, you gotta find somebody to blame. Yeah, okay. I hear you. Boom. He asked her to come and get her. I said, wait a minute. So you want her to get out the fucking car to run to come and get you so you could only carry her in the rain and y'all still motherfucking getting wet? Just still complain. Ain't nobody tell you to wear that white suit, bro. I told you that white suit looked like one of them old ass uncles that came to a family event and think he the shit. That's what that white suit remind me of. But you know, you thought she was doing something, but we're gonna let that go. Anyway, so when they get in the car, right? So now he's like, why you ain't take me to the right one? I'm like, why you ain't find out which one you had to go to? But he wasn't answering me, right? So she was like, okay, which one we gotta go to? So boom, they start driving, right? He was like, hurry up, I gotta get there. Hurry up, I gotta. Now she driving. And then he goes, slow down. I said, you know what? Slow down, slow down, slow down. You doing too much, you all over here. I said, you know what, Kira? You must have missed your hormones for a couple of days, because the bitch in you was definitely coming out, because I feel like you was acting just like a bitch. I felt like you was trying to start trouble with this girl for no fucking reason. You was picking and picking and picking at her, and I was like, oh, the bitch in you coming out, huh? You must have missed a couple of shots, a couple of pills. I don't know how you take it, but you must have missed something in order for you to feel the way you was feeling at that moment, because I didn't understand it. Anyway, so he just bitching the whole ride, and she is just about too through with his ass. Boom, they get to the next one, right? He goes in, and then he comes out. Only to find out that they can live together. I said, oh, you must ain't tell him about Brittany. You must ain't say nothing about none of that, because from far as I know, felons can't live together. I don't care what state you in. I'll be acting like I be knowing something about jail, right? I be watching Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, me swearing I know the rules about prison and jail. Bitch don't know nothing about it, so I'm assuming at this point. But anyway, that's on y'all. So boom, all that happened. Then they go and meet Coffee, right? Now, Coffee girlfriend or wife is in prison, I guess. I don't know if that was Kelly, because Kelly called this week, so I don't know if Coffee and Kelly is husband and wife. But baby, they got a whole family. How do y'all determine who the family? How do y'all determine who the daddy, who the mama, who the uncles are? It must be the real butchy jail chicks. That's all the males in the family, and all the feminine ones is all the females in the family. But who picks that? Do y'all put names in a jar and say, okay, this is what you gotta do? You gotta be the manly one over here because that's where you assign you, or can you just pick who you want to be and then? I don't know. I be wondering how prison families work. Not that I want a prison family because bitch don't want to go to prison and don't want to be in prison. So I really don't want a prison family, but I do be interested in how the prison family work because y'all look like y'all be tight as fuck. Y'all look like y'all tight. Anyway, so she meets Coffee, right? And then, so they talking, right? And so Key Rock is telling Coffee like he want people to accept him. He must be doing some gospel rap album. I said, if it's that shit we heard when you first came out, I mean, some of y'all liked it. Don't get me wrong. But I was kind of like, what was he talking about? Like, nope, this ain't it. But if that's your dream, go for your dream. Because who am I to tell you anything different? And this would be a good time to start it while you got everybody looking at your ass. I'm just simply saying. So, if you want to get on the ones and twos and spit your lyrics out like, pop, 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 G-O-D, G-O-D, what? Do you? Don't worry, little dollar gonna be your backup anyway, because baby, she was rooting and tooting you on. Anyway, so they talked about that. They talking about being accepted and all this other stuff. And Coffee was like, shit, if you want to know the truth, now is a good time to be gay. I said true. But I dare sure was in here agreeing because that's what I feel like the world is coming to. I feel like everybody doing them. And does it really matter? But anyway, so they was in there talking, chit-chatting or whatever. So then they started talking about Key Rock wanting to get her little tatas taken off. So Coffee was like, girl, you ain't even that big. I said true. I had a cousin who put some bandages around her shit and she got them flat. I mean, I don't know how flat they was, but they look like flat. They look like little pancakes because she had something there. I can't remember. It's been many years. So anyway, so they started talking about this. So she was just like, you ain't really gotta do all that. All you gotta do is do some what's this called? Chest workout? I don't even know what's this. Look at me. I'm tired, y'all. The chest workouts, right? All you gotta do this. I said, for real, you get your titties flat? I don't want no titties flat, but I'm just simply saying that was interesting to know. Anyway, so they talked a little bit about that, right? And then all of a sudden they went to an ice cream shop or a coffee shop. I'm assuming ice cream shop. Was it? I can't remember, but we're gonna go with ice cream shop. Boom, so they get there, and now they starting to talk about the whole let's have this baby thing, because little Darla is not letting this go. And I'm sitting here looking at her like, bitch, you gotta be dumb as fuck. It ain't no way in hell if I'm gonna be sitting here this concerned about having a baby with anybody in my 20s. If I could have, Darla, listen to me. Live your life. The same thing I tell my daughter. Just live your life. Hey, I'm just simply saying, just live your life, because right now you're only 23 years old. Why are you so concerned about having a baby with this damn man? So anyway, so they started talking about the whole Key Rock Key Rock wants his breast to be removed, right? And so little Darla was like, I understand what you're saying and what you're going through because I want a BBL. I said, what? I felt like that shit came out of left field. I said, bitch, what? You just wanted a baby, and now you're talking about a BBL? Okay, Darla. This is what I'm saying. Live your life. Go get your BBL. Don't worry about that baby right now, because y'all got plenty of time. When I tell you, bitch, you got plenty of time. If you're going to use your own, girl, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, so at some point, like I said, she was saying that he wants his breast to be removed and she wants a BBL. But he got in his feelings, was like, basically it's not the same thing. She was like, I'm not comfortable in my body. Why do you have to be the only one uncomfortable in your body? Talk about, oh, I was born with something I ain't want. She was born with something she ain't want. She ain't want a flat ass. Who the hell want a flat ass? I mean, shit. I want a butt job. But a bitch would rather have her stomach done before her butt. But I'm just simply saying that is just me. But Darla said she want her butt done, and Key Rock is like in his feelings because he was like, nah, that is not the same. I don't put that on the same level. I said, why not? You not happy in your body. She's not happy in hers. I mean, or you the only person that can be unhappy? That don't make sense. So anyway, like I said, they talked about this whole baby thing, right? Anyway, they was talking about this whole baby thing. And K-Rock said he made a mistake. I said, you sure did. But I have one question for the both of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all was in prison. Jail, prison. I mean, y'all was locked the fuck up, okay? They're locked up. They won't let you out. They won't let you out. Y'all was locked the fuck up. Why neither one of y'all did any research? What the fuck was y'all doing in prison? I mean, yeah, Darla, we know you was trying to be the hair queen of the flat iron queen around here because you told us that shit. K-Rock was probably around there flossing, but neither one of y'all took the time out for something that y'all both discussed and both agreed that y'all was going to do together. Neither one of y'all said, let me go get a dictionary. Let me go get a medical book. Let me go find out. Let me go do some research somewhere to find out what's going to happen. And what we gotta do. Because K-Rock said he is not going back, and I wouldn't either. Why the fuck would I go backwards? I don't want to go backwards. But K-Rock didn't think about that. And he said that. He was like, ooh, I made a mistake. Yeah, I said that shit, but basically, I really didn't mean it. And he was like, basically, I'm like, you should be telling her this and not us. Like, I need you to tell her this because somewhere in this girl head, she got y'all gonna have a baby. Y'all engaged and everything. She is in La La Land, y'all. To be honest with y'all, I feel like Darla is in La La Land. I feel like she's living in a fantasy world. She's living in this prison fantasy world because it's no way in hell you can, this boy just got out of prison and you moving at the speed of lightning at 20 fucking 3. Girl, please. Girl, please. Anyway, so they talk some more about that. So boom, we get to this week, right? So this week, what had happened was, all right, they were supposed to be meeting her daddy, right? But her daddy is foul as fuck, y'all. When I tell you her father, Papi, hey, Papi, you foul as fuck. You foul as fuck. Because all that girl wanted you to come and see her. But Darla, you should know who your parents was. Your parents are not comfortable yet. Why would you, to me, this is what I would have done. This is just me. I would have had to meet with my parents first. Me and my parents would have talked this shit out. I would have let them come. It would just be me and them first. And then I would have introduced K-Rock. Because they need to accept you first. You want them to accept both of y'all at the same motherfucking time when you literally told us they are strong and heavy in their religion. You crying to like, you don't know what's going on. I don't know why he would do this to me. Yes, the fuck you do. I understand that's your daddy. Your daddy is foul as fuck because he could at least gave you a text. Bitch, he could have sent you an SOL. He could have. Girl, he could. There's so many things your father could have done. He could have simply sent a text. Honestly and truly, all jokes aside, he could have sent you a text and told you now is not the time. He's not comfortable with it. He could have expressed that because he is the more of adult in the situation. But what do you expect? You already know who your parents are. Like, you trying to force this on them, it's not going to work. You gotta baby walk these motherfuckers. You gotta take baby steps. And when I literally say baby steps, you have to take baby steps, which means let them accept you first. Do not throw everything at them at one time because that is a lot for a person. And we're not talking about two straight lesbians, okay? We're not talking about that. We're talking about a lesbian and a trans. Like, that's a lot. If you telling us that your family is heavy in their religion, that is a lot for somebody to fucking take all at one time. But like I said, your father could have simply said, shot you a text and told him it's 9 is not the time. Or he could have shot you a text and said, look, how about me and you meet first and we talk and let's build our relationship. Because she tell us she didn't have a relationship with her parents. Her parents were strict as hell. Okay, so her daddy didn't end up showing. So K-Rock, well anyway, so K-Rock somehow in some way ends up going to the bathroom. Darla tries to call her dad again. Hey, Papi, you're not picking up the phone, Papi. Papi didn't pick up. So K-Rock was, as she was hanging up, the phone ends up ringing again. I thought it was Papi calling like, hey, mommy, I'm sorry I missed your call. I was a little busy, but I'm on my way. But no, it was Kelly, the prison mom. I said, y'all prisons, this is what I'm talking about. Look, prison moms calling from prison, checking on their kids. The Bonnie motherfucker said, I just want to know how it works. But anyway, Not really. No, I don't. Unless y'all tell me. Other than that, I really don't know how it works. But anyway, so the prison mom Kelly ends up calling. So Darla is telling prison mom Kelly what is going on. Prison mom Kelly is trying to tell her it's gonna be okay. They gotta take some time. They gonna have to come around, girl. Don't worry about it. It will be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be probably not right. Anyway, so she's outside on the curb, getting all emotional. She somehow get it thrown to Key Rock. Key Rock starts talking to prison mom Kelly. Kelly starts talking back to Darla somehow. I don't know how all this was going on, but it was going on, y'all. So then we get to the next part where they at the crib. I said, oh, that was fast. That was a fast transition. Like, boo-boo. It was like, yeah. All right, so they at the crib, right? Now they about to cook. So, it's a Tammy. Tammy, I hope this lady's name is Tammy. But if it's not, I told you it's a cute name, girl. And it fits you. You cute. Tammy's cute. All right, cute Tammy. Anyway, so she was like, we're going to show you how to cook. Did your mom ever show you how to cook? And then that's when she started going into trigger warning. She started telling us about her little life, right? Her parents were strict. She couldn't do shit. Her parents wouldn't let her go outside. She was the kid that was sitting in the window watching all her friends go up and down the block running, playing double dutch, hopscotch, playing tag, kickball, soccer, baseball, whatever the kids play out in the street. Maybe that was my time. Yeah, we used to play everything in the street. But anyway, she was that kid that couldn't go outside. She had to watch through the front door or one of the windows. Probably in her bedroom, because they probably locked her ass in there. I'm just playing. No, they didn't. Anyway, so she was saying that her parents were strict or whatever. So this is where she hits us with the 1, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Parents, she wasn't getting along in basic. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. She got out in them streets and she was partying. She went out to a party. And then some group of guys thought it was cool to, snatch that box from her without her permission. I think she was saying it was like 3 of them or whatever. And somehow, some way, they ended up breaking her collarbone. And she didn't tell nobody. And I was like, damn, that gotta be some shit. That gotta be some real shit to go through and not able to tell anybody. Because you know what she said, which broke my heart? They would have blamed me. I said, what fuck kind of parents you got? Girl, I'm ready to slap the shit out their asses. I'm ready to slap Poppy and Mommy. What the fuck? How is your child scared to tell you that somebody violated her? Or him? I'm just saying, how are you a parent and your kids are scared to tell you that without them worry about if you're going to blame them or not? I don't care what my past is. I don't care how the fuck I was running those streets. If I come to you as your child and tell you this what happened to me and you find it some way, somehow to blame me, I'm not the problem. You the problem. Your mama and your daddy is the problem. But the thing with that is, at the same time, I gotta kind of defend the parent because I'm like, you never told them, so you didn't give them the opportunity to say it was your fault. So you don't know where it would have went. They might have protected you. They might have done something for you because they probably been like, oh, hell to the no. Like, yeah, your ass was probably out in those streets, but damn, bitch, you ain't deserve that. I'm simply saying, not like that, but y'all know how I talk. So I'm just simply saying, you didn't give your parents a fair shot. Like, I understand y'all was probably going through some shit, but you never know. So to be fair to the parents, they had no clue because she didn't tell them. Because she felt they would have blamed her. It's not sure if they would have, but that's how she felt. So we're going to go with how she felt because she lived in that household. She knew what was going on, and that was her mommy. That was her mommy and her poppy. So anyway, so she's telling Miss Tammy all this, y'all. And when I literally tell you, Miss Tammy is gossip because she gave her a big old hug. She hugged her. She told her it was going to be okay. Basically she told her, I got your back from now on. Like, I feel like even if it don't work out with Key-Rock and Brittany, I feel like Key-Rock mom will still make sure Brittany's okay. I feel like she will still make sure she protects her. That's just my feeling. And I thought that was a cute moment. But she was in there trying to teach her how to cook, y'all. Because she was like, my boy got to eat. And that prison food ain't going to do it no more. So, but yeah, I felt bad for Brittany. I felt like that got to be a hard situation to deal with because she said she held it in for like 3 or 4 years. And I'm like, damn. That's why I said she needed a virtual hug. I'm not going to talk no more about it because y'all know I always say something slick out my mouth and I don't be meaning no harm. So we're going to let this go and let this rock here. So we moving on from Brittany and Key Rock. All right. All right, y'all. We got Red and Joy. Oh my gosh. Joy is delusional. Destiny is disrespectful. Joy is disrespectful. The mama, I was loving you on the first time I seen you, but then the second time I seen you, which is this week, you threw me off a little bit, mama. You was being messy as fuck. Anyway, last week, y'all know Joy was going there. She finally met the mom. The moms welcomed her with open arms, and I thought it was the cutest thing. The mom was dead ass happy to see him. But when she walked in the house, the first thing that came to my mind was like, Red ain't gonna have a problem with Joy. Mama big, no offense. Sister big, no offense. Joy big, no offense. So she fit right on in there with that family. I said, oh, bitch, you ain't got nothing to worry about. For a minute, I was a little worried because he ain't never seen your ass. But, bitch, you fit right on with the rest of the family. Anyway, so mama was so happy and she took Joy around the house to show the pictures. I said, oh, look at all them chubby ass people in that picture. They so cute. So she showed her the room and yada, yada, yada. She goes into the story how he was a good kid until, I forgot what she said happened. Shit, it was last week, y'all. She said something done happened and he took a turn for the worse. Next thing you know, she get a phone call. He in prison. Prison? Robbery? Confused. But y'all know Red didn't have to do 10 years, y'all. Red only had to do like 4 years, but Red couldn't keep his ass out of prison. This is the guy that this girl wants to come out and be her baby daddy because apparently she don't know who else could be her baby daddy at this point. Like, the numbers is out there at this point. It could be shit. It could be your neighbor. Shit. Anyway, so boom. So they, get a little tour, a little happy to see. Yeah. So the sister come, right? So Destiny is like, I'm my brother's keeper. And I'm like, bitch, you need to back up just a little bit. Because, all honestly, you guys, I felt like Destiny was doing way too much. Maybe a lot of y'all probably don't feel like that. I just feel like she was doing way too much. I feel like if I'm holding your fucking brother down, what the fuck do you really care what I'm doing on the outside? That motherfucker's inside. He can't do shit. He can't satisfy me. He can't please me. He can't touch. He can't do anything for me. I'm doing it all. What the fuck, you giving me a conversation on the phone? I'm paying for his shit. So he ain't giving me shit. And you mad because I decided to step out? Even though, Joy, you did step out with 3 guys. And I'm almost betting that is more. I'm almost in the 7 years. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit that you only messed with 3 people around the time you got pregnant with your son. Bullshit. Because I'm almost sure you was messing with people that whole entire time and even after your son. Because you just look like that type. You do. And not, it don't help that you told us you that type. But I'm just simply saying. Anyway. So, some point, what's her name? Joy tells us that she bought a car for him. I said, bitch, do you even have a car? Bitch. Joy, let me just ask you a question. If you put a side-by-side picture of the car that you bought him in your home, your trailer, I'm just simply saying, where would you rather put that $7,000 to? Bitch, I'm just saying. You give me your baby roll hot dogs. I'm just simply saying, what are we doing here? So anyway, she bought him a car from the sister. I said, you just paid the sister note off. What the fuck is wrong with you? You let dead ass just pay the sister car note. Because who would you? Bitch, you ain't even driving that car. You didn't even go and get the car. How long ago did you pay for that shit? Yo, she dead ass paid for the sister car note. Anyway, the sister wanted to take her outside and question her. And I was like, I wasn't here for it because I would have been like, bitch, mind your business. I was with Joy. I'm sorry, y'all. Even though I felt like Joy, the sister overstepped her bounds. Even though Joy, at some points, was getting on my nerves with her little attitude, but I understood where it was coming from. Because, bitch, don't question me. What is me and your brother's business? Me and your brother. If he decided to tell you, he decided to fucking tell you. And now we going to talk about why the fuck did he tell you our personal business. I don't need everybody to know I'm out here sleeping with everybody. So what? I slept with 30 people. Because y'all know she said 3. I'm just adding 0 to that shit at this point. So what? I slept with 30 people. It ain't y'all business.
So she was like, that's my brother. That's my brother. I'm supposed to know. He tells me everything. I said, well, then why the fuck are you not taking care of your brother? Why the fuck didn't you buy your brother this car? Why the fuck is Joy doing all this? Why is Joy in the pawn shop? Why is Joy living in a trailer when she gave your brother 40 grand? Yeah. That's because Joy's stupid as fuck. You know what? Joy just stupid. I bet you, I'm almost betting that she paid that sister car note. I'm telling you, who name it? Can we see the paperwork? I need to see who name is in that paperwork. And Lord, it better not be Red. Whatever his real name, it better not be him. But anyway, so Joy is getting all upset in the car. She's all in her feelings. She gets out the car and starts crying to go into the house and starts crying to the mama because at this point, the mama is on her side and Joy knows this. So she's going, I don't know what, she's just coming down at me. I didn't come here for all of this. And the mama's like, what the fuck is going on? So Destiny come making her big ass in there talking about, I said, bitch, you did that like you was ready to tussle. Like, go ahead, tell my mama. She was like, what's the problem? So Destiny is telling her mama that Joy done cheated on her brother 3 times. I said 30 times, but it's 3 times. That's what Destiny said. But Destiny, you should have added a 0 to that, but whatever. We're going to let that go. So the mama face expression, y'all, was priceless. She said, why nobody ever told me? And at that moment, mama was on her payback shit. At that very moment, mama was on her mama was shocked. That shock don't wore the fuck off because, baby, the next day she said, I got something for that ass. So anyway, after all that happened, the mama ends up telling the sister, this is not our business. Stay out of it. Whatever happens between them, happens between them. If they're going to work it out, they're going to work it out. And I was here for it. But mama, once again, you held that and you waited for that moment. You wanted a payback because you fucked that girl whole mood up. So they end up meeting with the cousins, and anyway, they end up going to the prison. Now, the night before, the mama said, we got to be there nice and early. So this is whatever time she told them to be ready, be ready. Joy is still in the room going through her emotions because, she was crying the night before. Anyway, my bad. She was crying the night before, right? And she was all in her feelings and her emotions because, everything was going on. And then the next day she was doing the same thing. So she was running behind schedule. So Destiny comes to the door, was like, boom, 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 boom. When I tell you, Joy act like she ain't hear that fucking somebody knocking on that door. She ignored that shit. I said, oh, that bitch is mad. So boom, 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 boom. And that's when she finally said, fuck it, let me just go ahead and see what this bitch wants. Because that's what she did. So she went and opened the door, right? So she was like, you not ready? Did my mom tell you got to be ready? I was like, first of all, you came kind of on some bullshit. But I would have said it probably the same way too. Or maybe not. I don't know. It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But Destiny was like, bitch, did my mama tell you to be here on time? Get your ass downstairs. Why Joy let that door slam in her face the way she did? I said, bitch. Destiny was like, I said, Destiny, let that shit go. Y'all been going back and forth for a minute since you came at her about your brother. Let that shit go. Boom. She get her ass downstairs. So the mom said, what time didn't I tell you had to be down here a certain time? What was you doing? Didn't I tell you we got to be on time? We gonna go get my big ass son out of jail. Girl, didn't I tell you be on time? That's what her mama was scolding. His mama was scolding her. I would have said, okay, ma'am, I heard you, but calm down. Calm down. So they in the car. Y'all, I don't know how and when, but some point, somehow, the mama then says to her, did Red tell you that he be having other girls sending me money to send to you? Y'all, my face expression was like, ooh, Ma, you know damn well that boy did not tell that girl that he was going to get other women to send him money. Joe Nomi's like, no, he didn't tell me that, but, we're going to talk about it and we're going to see. I don't know why he wouldn't tell me that. Why would he wouldn't lie to me. I said, yes, the fuck he would. He in prison. They got a paper by each phone to tell each prisoner what to say, and that works. Every line that works for a woman that's desperate with no self-esteem, no confidence, just pretty much a loser in life. It's a paper right there by the phone. Each phone got the same paperwork. It tells everybody what to say at what moment when to say it. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Anyway, so he would lie to you, girl. So now when I tell you that fucked her whole rod up, y'all. Yeah, if she could have cried right there at that moment, she would have cried right there at that moment. I said, why you do that to her? Now, Joy is stupid as fuck. Joy is gullible. Joy don't have no self-esteem. Joy is just the worst of the worst. But Ma, you ain't have to do her like that. She was already in a bad position. She was already in a bad headspace. You ain't have to do that girl like that. Y'all, they end up driving to the prison with the whole family. They got these signs. I said, y'all really went with these signs like this? Like, y'all really went with signs to the prison? Let me just tell them, no. No. I don't give, no. We are not doing that shit. You hear me? You ain't going to no prison with no damn signs. Get your ass out here so we can go to the prison ground and go party. Fuck a sign. So anyway, like I said, you got the cousin. So Joy is like, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine being here and all you could see is these barbed wires and this fence. I said, bitch, it's prison. You ain't never seen prison in real life. You ain't never in your life drive past a prison or a jail. You never seen, girl, you never seen a movie how prisons look, and you get on here talking about, oh my gosh, like you was in awe. Yo, and at some point too, they was in the car talking about how she never went to go see him. I've asked this question. I even asked this same question when it came to Ronika. Like, how do y'all have a man in prison that y'all been seeing for years and y'all never went the one time to see him? Talk about she ain't have no money. Bitch, you sent him over 40 grand. What the fuck you mean you ain't have no money? Like, Joy just stupid. Because some of the stuff that didn't even make sense. I was like, did this bitch say because she ain't have no money? Bitch, you been pawning everything else. Why the fuck you ain't pawn something to go see him? Child, you don't gave him $40,000. That's what you told us. You paid $7 grand for a fucking car. And you gonna tell us you don't got no money to go and see him not one time in 7 years? You ain't just want him to see. You wanted to surprise his ass when he came out just in case he rejected your ass when you went to go see him the first time. That's what that shit was. But you ain't know how his mama and his sisters and him look. Now y'all all blending together and y'all all look the same. Now you feel comfortable. Girl, bye. But y'all, that was the end of it. I'm so sorry this has been so late. I know y'all probably gonna be like, girl. And next week I'll be good. I think the week after, I think it's my birthday. I don't know. My birthday coming up. My birthday coming up, y'all. But y'all, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for being patient with me. Y'all, for real, I am really sorry. I don't even know if I told y'all or if I didn't tell y'all, but I had a wedding to go to, and I was not going to miss it. And I definitely was distracted and occupied with my time. So I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, your girl is out.